what people don't understand is it's reality, but it's also TV.
What do you think about, as Amada's friend, her and MJ? Do you think they should work it out, or do you think that call it a day?
Knowing Amada, I don't want to get involved. I don't want to get involved with that shit, honestly. Like, I wish them all the best. You know,
Yeah.
if Amada's happy, then I want her to be happy. If she's not happy with him, then she doesn't have to be with him.
A lot of people want to be on TV and want success and want certain things, but there's a lot that come with it. You really have to be able to handle it. Mentally, you have to be able to handle certain things. If you can't, it won't work for you. You won't be able to stay in this game for one day.
Do you have, besides Amada, is there anyone on the cast that you could consider a real friend?
No.
Hey y'all, it's Keydra, the entertainment editor here at the Tylt, and this is Love Really. Okay, as you guys probably noticed, I'm doing this by myself. Dashy is out in Colorado living his best life while I'm here at the epicenter of all the craziness that is coronavirus. Coronavirus in the name of Cardi B.
Coronavirus!
Anyway, so I'm here doing the show by myself, but don't feel too bad for Dashy because, you know, he's out in Colorado enjoying views and fresh air, and he's giving us mountains. Him and Clementine are living their best lives. So he will be here with me next week. You know, I did some Instagram lives this week with a couple of cast members from Love and Hip Hop Miami, and unfortunately, lives only talk to 2 people at a time, so that's why Dashy isn't here. But we miss you, Dashy, and we'll see you next week. In the meantime, I have my unofficial co-host, Savage. Young Savage, do you want to talk? Hello? I'm trying to get you a check. Lazy, honey. You are only as good as your partner, because clearly mine. Don't be like Savage. Anyway. This week, you guys, I spoke to MJ and I spoke to Jojo of Love and Hip Hop Miami. Oh my gosh, it was such a good interview. Y'all know the reunion just ended, Love and Hip Hop Miami this season. Not to be cliche, it was very, very spicy, honey. Basically, MJ broke it down for me. You guys dragged MJ this season through the mud. As we all know, that's Amara La Negra's new boyfriend. And it's also Shay's brother, like her real life blood brother, that they grew up together in the same house. And you guys really gave him tongue lashings, to say the very least, on social media because of the whole scene where his ex-girlfriend Annie from 10 years ago somehow stumbled upon the Love and Hip Hop set and told Amada that MJ is, for better words, basically a moocher, and that he doesn't have a job, and that he's just using Amada.
I know MJ. MJ is going to make himself so indispensable in your life. He's going to be the butler. He's going to be your assistant. He's going to be your lover. He's going to smother the hell out of you. And when get bad, he ain't going to never go get no job. So I'm just saying, if your coattail don't take him to the bank, do you think he's going to pay the mortgage or help you?
And he talks about that. He basically was like, that's not true. He loves Amara, and that was an ex from 10 years ago. And I mean, really, you guys, how many of our exes from 10 years ago are going to say good things about us? I mean, come on. Let's just be honest. But he got down to that. He was like, he does have a job. This just in, MJ does have a job, you guys. He definitely got into that. He is not using Amada. And, you know, he was just very transparent and very open. We also were able to talk about his relationship with Amada's mom, because I gave him a little bit of a tongue lashing for coming downstairs. Y'all remember that scene when he came downstairs in the towel?
Yeah, and because he's working in the boxes upstairs.
What's up, Mommy Diddy?
I need help. Oh my God. I was so embarrassed when MJ came out with that towel, and I had already told him my mom does not like that, and then he did it again.
Pero tú no me respetas a mí porque tú vienes así en cuero, desnudo.
I mean, what's wrong? You don't like it?
No, I don't like it.
You don't like this?
Really, bro? Coming in half naked?
No, no, no,
Baby,
no,
go put
no.
on some clothes, seriously. You know
Y
Mami
si
doesn't
se
like
sabe
when
no
you're
se
out
cae.
here. I mean, it's not like he was totally naked, but I don't think Mami overreacted because, you know, Mami's old school. Y a ella no le gusta esa vaina. Mami doesn't like that, you know what I'm saying?
No, ningún tranquilo. Que anda en cuero.
Yeah, I talked to him about that, but he said he apologized to Amada's mom, so all is good. And you guys, they were on a live the other day, and I asked him about that because it looks like from the reunion they were still broken up. And I said, MJ, are y'all still together? Because you were just on a live with Amada. And he said, yeah, they're back together. I'm not going to tell you all the tea he spilled. There may or may not be a Love and Hip Hop wedding special with them in the future. I don't know. I'm not here to spread rumors. You're really going to have to watch the video to find out. But I'm just here to confirm they are back together and all is well. We also spoke to Jojo. Jojo was super, super dope. She's been on the show since it started a few seasons ago. And she just broke it down for me. She told me, do y'all remember when she was dating Pleasure P? Y'all know Pleasure P from Pretty Ricky. Your body, my body's burning up. Oh, sorry. Y'all know Pleasure P. Don't act like that. That relationship was fake. Y'all, she spilled, listen, she just gave it to me straight. No chaser. She told me that was not real. She told me about the fights that weren't real. I asked her if she did get her wig back from Shay, because Shay snatched her wig off last season when they got into a fight.
Hey, Angry Bird. You want to have a conversation? Bitch, you know I was coming for you. It's time for me to do what I need to do. Wig Snatcher is here, It's over. Call me if you want your wig back, Now, the score is settled.
JoJo's really smart, y'all. She has like a degree in like political science and law. She's doing politics. You know, she's from Mexico City. She's doing politics out there. She's also a stylist. She styled like Young Thug and like and y'all know Young Thug is known for her style. Like it's not like it was just some random rapper. It's like Young Thug who was like known for his style, known for fashion. So that's really, really impressive. And like some other really big players. So she really got into it. JoJo is not what meets the eye, just to let you guys know. She's a very beautiful girl. And they may have pinned a picture of her on Love and Hip Hop. But she's very, very different when you speak to her than what you may see on camera. So that was dope. And I appreciate her being so transparent and just being open and just being willing to tell her story. We got into who she thinks fits this cast, who she thinks should go. I told her who I think should stay on the cast, who I think should go, who I'm tired of seeing, who I want to bring back. Our favorite newcomers, we both agree that we love Saucy Santana. Shout out to Saucy Santana. We love Sukihana. We just got into Love and Hip Hop Miami deep. We talked about the whole Latina, being Afro-Latina. We got into like colorism a little bit. Like we really just like talked about everything. And it was a really good conversation. And I'm excited for you guys to see it. So I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to shut up and let you guys watch the interview with MJ and JoJo from Love and Hip Hop Miami. This season was muy caliente. That was so cliche, but it was.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. You already know.
It was a crazy season.
What's your feedback? What you think about the season? What you think about me on Love and Hip Hop season 2? Be honest.
I'm gonna be honest. I liked your energy on the season. I liked your energy. I like you and Amara together. I've done a little bit of research on you, so I understand. I'm a big fan of Amara, so I totally get why y'all probably.
I'm a fan of hers too.
You better be. So I totally get why y'all mesh. But I had a bone to pick with you with that scene when you had that towel on with Mommy.
Well, let me see, how can I say? I actually apologize to Mommy about that. You know, sometimes sometimes we get a little bit comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Doing some things, and when you're at home and you feel like you could be yourself and different things like that. Certain things happen. But me and Mommy talked, and I apologize.
Okay.
I actually did a video, apologizing to Mommy, and so that people can see.
Okay, good. Okay, because like we Black, we don't play like that. Like.
Right.
So the Love and Hip Hop reunion, Miami was on last night. That was the finale. It was crazy. What do you think about the reunion?
What do I think about the reunion? I don't think personally the reunion was as crazy as I thought it was going to be. I don't think it was that crazy to my, how I feel about it. Of
Right.
course, I don't feel like everybody. I don't think we were able to explain ourselves the way that we wanted to the extent that we wanted to get certain things. But you know how during the season, there's only so much that you can see. You don't really see everything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We film all day from 6 in the morning to 2 in the afternoon, and you got 8 and 10, different cast members that they have to put us all, on a TV show for 1 hour.
Right.
So we only seeing 10 minutes of my life, but we're
Right.
shooting all day, every day. You know what I mean?
What did we miss that you wish we would have saw?
I wish the world would have seen I performed twice on the show. I sung 2 times on the show, and none of that was aired. They didn't show Mata supporting me. The things that she did as far as supporting me on the show. It wasn't just a one-way street of me just being there supporting her and backing her up, or just being there for her. She also was there for me and was there for me on occasions, but they just didn't show that.
On Love and Hip Hop, they try to make it seem like you don't work, you don't do nothing, you just pick up Amara's bag. So for the record, MJ, do you work?
Yes, I work, of course. And the funny thing about it is, let's say I didn't work. You guys are watching me on TV. You think I'm waking up every morning, allowing these people to follow me and tape me and record me, and I'm not getting a check from it? You know what I'm saying? I'm getting a check from this amongst the other things that I do. But, I understand that as far as the show, that's they trying to give the juice and make things exciting. And I'm not perfect. I'm not sitting up here saying that I'm just this rich guy. It is true that in my life I've had my ups, I've had my downs. You know what I mean? And even including in my relationship, outside of my relationship, it's life. I'm an artist. I have my good moments, I have my bad moments, and I'm not ashamed of any of that. But I do work. You know what I mean?
Thanks for clearing that up.
What people don't understand is it's reality, but it's also TV. You understand? So I understand editing. I understand how they make things look. Of course, you have your good days and your bad days, and sometimes it doesn't feel good. But I'm never going to attack the people, or I'm secure within myself and who I am and what I have going on with my life. And what's happening. And my truth is with Amata. You know what I'm saying? My truth is with who I am with her. It's not to please the world or please them when it comes to my relationship or anything. It's me pleasing her and making sure I'm living my truth with her. You know what I mean? So I took it. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I mean? I don't feel bitter. I don't feel no type of way. I'm not mad at the world. I love everybody, man. At this point, you can't do nothing but send out positive energy, all the negative, excuse my language, all the negative shit. I mean, it goes in one ear and out the other. Like, I'm not really paying attention to that because that's not going to make or break me. And what I have going on in my life is not going to make or break, you guys out there. So, the more positive we are amongst each other, especially, my black people, we got to support each other. You know what I mean?
No, that's dope, MJ. That's really good insight because, it breaks a lot of people.
A lot of people want to be on TV and want success and want certain things, but there's a lot that come with it. You really have to be able to handle it mentally. You have to be able to handle certain things. If you can't, it won't work for you. You won't be able to stay in this game for one day.
Yeah, no, I definitely hear that. What about your relationship with Annie now? Have y'all reconciled? What's that looking like? No?
Nothing. That's nothing. I haven't been focused on that for many years. It's a high and by. Before the show was high and by. If I seen her in the streets, there was never any issue. So it was a shock for me. I don't wish anything bad on her. I wish her nothing but the best and success, but she's not my focus. Nothing I've been focusing on. She should be living her life. I'm living my life. And that's all it is to it.
Have y'all spoke since then at all?
No. There's nothing really to talk about. There's nothing to talk about. For what?
Why would you do that?
I mean, she whatever her reasons were for doing it, whatever I did to her in my past, I can say to you and just say, in front of everybody, I apologize. I wasn't perfect, but I know that, at the end of the day, there was a lot of things that I did, for her and a lot of things she did for me. And, I was 20. What was I? 21 years old. You know what I'm saying? I was young. You know what I
Oh
mean?
wow, you were a
I
baby
was,
basically.
I was a baby. She's 10 years
Yeah.
older than me. So I was a
Oh wow.
starving artist. I was still doing my music, you know, different things like that. So there's a lot that we can say about what was going on back then. But like I said, it was so long ago, and it's nothing really to even talk about. You know, it was good for TV. I
Yeah.
understand it. Hey, so Love and Hip Hop. Hey, you did it. Great job. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? At the end of the day, that's not my. I can care less. Like I said, I hope she's doing great, and I'm doing me. And what's important is what I have going on, and making sure that Amada's okay.
Yeah. That's your priority. I love that. And that you and Shay were Army brats. That's crazy.
Yes, yes.
And y'all are real siblings.
Same mother, same father. You
That's
can't
crazy.
change that. You
You
can't
can't.
change it.
What did the family think when she got on reality TV and like did Flavor of Love?
Man, um, it was crazy. Reality TV had just started back then. You
Yeah.
know, reality TV really just started popping. So for us, seeing that was like, wow, you know, sisters on TV, you know, and different things like that. And I would refuse because a few times she tried to get me to come on them shows back then, but I
Yeah.
wouldn't do it.
Why? You weren't into it?
It just wasn't my thing. I was just so
Yeah.
focused on my music, and you know, I just felt like it wasn't for me, you know, at that time. But you know, things change, life changed, and we're in a different era now. So
Yeah. No, for sure. Did you get to meet Flav? What did you think about that relationship?
I never got to meet him, but you know, hey, it was what it was. Hey, we all understand and know what it was. So hey, you got it, flavor.
Well, Shay wasn't shy about, getting into you and Amara's relationship. Do you get into her relationships like that as well?
No. No, I don't get into her relationships, and you know, my sister she is just who she is. You
Right.
know, she's been on reality TV for a long time. People, you know her demeanor, understand how she is, know that she talks a lot, and you know, she gonna say whatever she feel, what's on her heart. So I can't change that. The world can't change that. She is who she is. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? I just think that, you know, as her being a sister, she's very, very protective of everything. You know, of everything around her. So you know, she was just being herself, but at the end of the day, I still don't believe that certain things, it was her place to say certain things and do certain things, because you're just supposed to be a support system. You know,
Yeah.
when it comes, you're supposed to be a support system. If I decided to come and talk to you, you're supposed to listen. You're not supposed to go and scream or make my situation more difficult than what it already is. Just be
Yeah.
a support system. You know, that's it.
Now, I was on your live the other day, and it
Mhm.
looked like you was talking to Amara. Does this mean
Mhm.
that y'all are back together?
Listen. I'm gonna just tell you this. I mean, I think people pay attention to the show. You know, it's nothing I can really say that much. What happened on TV was a lot. You know, it was a lot. We exposed our life, exposed a lot on the TV. I think we gave everybody a lot to see.
Yeah.
And what happens is after the show, now the reunion is over with and the show is done, we have to continue our life. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? People may point the finger and laugh and different things like that, but life continues on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So at this point, you know, when it comes to us, it's about taking each day at a time. You know what I mean? We got to take each day at a time, you know, and it's about us growing, you know what I'm saying, individually, separately, you know what I'm saying, and together, you know, just figuring things out. You know, we support each other. We've been supporting each other. I support
Yeah.
her, she supports me, and we're just there for each other at the end of the day. And when it comes to just us, I don't I don't think it's important for the world to be involved on the process of us right now,
Yeah.
because it was so, all their opinions and everything that they said, and you know, everything that was happening on the show just brought so much negativity to what we had going on that, you know, that's not what I'm on. That's not, I've never been that type of person to just, you know, be about all the negativity. I'm about
Yeah.
positivity and growing. And you got to remember, where there's a successful or a great man, there's a beautiful woman and a
That's
successful
true.
woman and supporting woman behind you. And I could just say for her as an individual, she's very supportive. You know what I'm saying? You know, she's been there since day one. She understands me. We just have a connection that is unexplainable. You know what I mean? So at this time, it's just about us supporting each other and just taking it each day at a time. And let's just see where life goes.
That's beautiful. How is it living with her mom though? How is that for your love life and for your intimate moments?
Her mom is beautiful. Of
She
course,
seems
it's
like a
just
nice lady.
like any other mother, or like my mother. We have our ups and downs. We have our arguments. We clash. Like
Yeah.
any other family. But overall, she's funny. Overall, imagine a mother. I wake up and she cooks. She cooks every day. You know what I mean? Like 3 times.
Wow.
Like she's a great cook, a great chef. Like it's just. Living with her is amazing, and a lot of people wouldn't understand that. Of course, you got your moments where you want to, mom's here, whatever. But you just got to figure it out. When you love somebody, when you love something, when you love a situation, you figure shit out. You know
Yeah,
what I
and it looks
mean?
like a big house, so
It's a very big house, so you're gonna figure it out. And that's all I can say. But me and mommy is great. I love mommy.
I love that. Well, can you ask Amara to please return my email? Because I reached out to her too, and I'm just waiting because I love her.
Maybe we can make something happen.
All right, Emily, I'm gonna count on you to hopefully make something happen, okay?
Yeah,
No, but it
yeah.
was really great talking to you. Thank you for all your insight. Thank you for clearing up all the craziness that happened this season. I'm gonna be tuning in for what is it? Love Mondays.
Make love Mondays
Make Love Mondays. I'm gonna be tuning in for that. I'm gonna have some questions
at
for you
8 p.m.
at 8 p.m. Y'all hear that? Make Love
8
Mondays at 8 p.m. On your live.
Yes.
On MJ's live. I'm gonna be
Yes,
tuning
yes.
in. I'm gonna be asking you questions, and I'm gonna keep up with you. I enjoyed talking to you. Thank you, MJ. Talk to you soon. Have a good
Thank
day.
you. Bye.
Bye bye. For all you guys who are just coming in, I'm Keydra. I'm from the Tylt, and everyone that's coming over from the Tylt, this is Jojo from Love and Hip Hop Miami. A little girl chat about everything Love and Hip Hop and quarantine and just everything. Jojo is a stylist. That's your profession. Can you talk to me a little bit about that? Because you're from Mexico City, right?
Yeah, I'm from Mexico City. Yeah.
How did you get into styling? You styled like Birdman, like Rich Homie Quan, like really big names. How did you get into that coming from Mexico City?
Well, I went to high school and college out here in the United States. So when I was younger, yeah, I moved out here. Mexico is a little bit of an unsafe country, like a lot of people know.
Yeah.
So I moved out here. I went to school, and fashion was kind of like always my passion. I wasn't allowed to go to art school because my parents wanted me to be a lawyer. So I kind of just taught myself everything from YouTube, Google, how to sew, how to just everything. I started working at a clothing store without even telling my parents, just behind their back. And one day, Young Thug came in the store and was like, "Yo, I love how you put the clothes together. I seen your work on Instagram. I want you to be a stylist."
That's crazy. You really did that like by yourself.
Yeah, I remember the day he asked me to style him. I literally Googled. I was like, how can I be a stylist? What do I need to charge? What do I need to do? I had no idea about anything, but I was just like, I'm not going to say no to this opportunity. I know I love fashion, and this is a huge opportunity, so I just went with it.
Yeah.
And that's just kind of how I've done everything so far. Like, even TV.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm not an on-camera person at all. And it's kind of like something that I was like, okay, I want to open up a clothing store. So great for my store. Let's be on the show. But, I didn't know how to do that either.
Yeah. It worked.
I've always been a stylist, so I'm always behind the camera. So when you put me in front of the camera, I remember I was so nervous. I had to drink like a whole bottle of tequila for them to be able to shoot me.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's like, it's been a work in progress. Everything that, has been happening, I've just been taking advantage of all my opportunities. I don't think I've ever said, no, I can't do that, or no, I won't do that.
Yeah. So this season, so much went on. Finale is coming on tonight, the second part of the reunion.
Right.
This season, we saw that you and Shay made up. For all y'all who may have forgot, there was a big blowout with Jojo and Shay last season over like the relationship with her and Amara and like Pleasure P. Speak on you and Shay like making up, and was that a real moment? Did y'all really make up?
Yeah, and it's so crazy because a lot of people were like, is this real? What's not real? Why did you do it? A lot of people were upset about that. I think it was a real moment. We were both just kind of tired.
Right.
of
I
back
respect
and
that.
forth. You know what I mean? Everybody's like, why did you forgive her? Why did you take her apology? And it's like, for me, I'm not good at holding grudges.
Yeah.
So, you know, I felt like she was being sincere. She apologized. She owned up to all her shit. What am I supposed to say? No?
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm sorry too. Now, I'm not going to apologize for a lot of stuff because a lot of stuff wasn't real. You know what I mean? A lot of stuff had a lot to do with storylines and stuff. But you know what? F it. Life is too short.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. She said she's sorry. And now we're back to being, you know, cool.
No, I love that. Did she give you your wig back? Because that's what I was wondering. Because wigs are expensive. And I would have wanted my wig back.
I was like, keep it. I from what I remember, I was like, girl, go ahead and keep it.
Keep it. Girl,
Here you go.
Right.
I didn't even, the only reason why I was even had a wig was because I was trying to rock gray hair. But like right now, I don't have a wig.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
I don't need it.
Yeah.
You know? So I was just trying to rock some gray hair. I didn't want to color my real hair gray. But that was a good question. I think I was like, yo, keep it. You need it more than I do.
Oh.
I remember saying some like that. I was pissed. Yeah. But yeah.
That was definitely a moment. Yeah, one for the reality TV books. So
for sure.
Talk to me a little bit about like your relationship with Pleasure. Was that actually a real relationship? Are y'all still cordial, or how did that go with Pleasure P? No, y'all aren't cordial, or no, it wasn't real.
No, to all of it. Like it was not real at all.
Wow.
We thought it would be good for TV.
Yeah.
Even the beef with Shay, I think was entertaining.
Yeah, for sure.
But I feel like, you know, the reason why I was upset is like, you know, knowing the situation, how can you go so hard?
Right.
And that's why I was like kind of in my feelings. I'm like, you know what's going on. Like, why are you going that hard? You know, but that's when you got to understand, you know, sometimes your cast, you know, is your cast, you know, and you're kind of like a person outside of the cast.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't mix and blend. So, you know, I'm new to TV, and it took me a little minute to just kind of like figure everything out. You know how everything works. So,
of course.
Yeah, me and Pleasure don't talk. I think he was mad. He stopped talking to everybody on the show.
Because he's not even on the season.
Yeah, they didn't want him back this season. And me and him never dated, so I don't really have a reason to keep talking to him.
Yeah, it looked awkward. It didn't look like it was like a real thing, to be honest. It looked a little like, what's going on here?
Yeah, if you know me, you know my type. And you know Pleasure's not my type. Let's just put it at that. If you know me, you know, like all my friends thought it was ridiculous. Like if you know me, you know Pleasure's not my type. And you would understand why it looked so awkward. Yeah, it just wasn't that.
It wasn't real. So so you know how there is like a girl code, like you're not supposed to talk to like your girl's friends. Like, is that something that your girl's guy or whatever case may be, is that something you like uphold in your real life? Because they kind of accuse, even though we know what it is part of the show, but they accuse you of breaking the girl code. Do you abide to girl code in real life?
Of course, 1,000%. In real life, that would never happen. Yeah. Ever in a million years. You know what I mean? So that's another reason why I was like, okay, this is starting to look a little too crazy for me. Yeah. Yeah, and I definitely didn't like that. But, you know, moving forward to like this season is a lot of stuff that I'm like, I'm not doing. Yeah.
Do you miss anyone from last season? Like after see Prince is gone, Pleasure's gone, Chinese Kitty is gone. Anyone that you miss that you would like to see come back? Or even for another season?
I'm like, not really. Do I miss anybody? No. I think I kind of actually, what cast do you like better? Do you like the old cast or this cast?
I think that I really like Suki, so I like this cast.
Yeah, she's hilarious.
But I really like Suki. I'm trying to think, and I love Bobby, so I'm really into this cast. I really like this
cast better.
I think I do like this cast better. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think my favorite season out of all of them, I'm gonna have to say season 1. Okay. I think that was my favorite season. Yeah, out of all of them.
Take you back to season 1? Who all was on season 1? I'm trying to think.
Season 1, it was like, you know, Young Hollywood was like coming out of Mara, my parents, and
yeah.
I just thought there was way better storylines, like actual storylines.
Well, the thing with Hollywood and that whole Amara thing, that blew y'all up crazy. And that was such an important moment because I feel like, you know, Afro-Latinos aren't really represented at all. Like, I'm from Buffalo, New York. I never even knew. I didn't know that Latinos could come in my shade and have my texture hair until I moved to New York. And I was 20. Like, you don't see it on TV. I'm from Buffalo. Everyone's usually like black, white, or Puerto Rican. If you're Puerto Rican, you're the very light, fair skin, long hair. So that blew, I thought that was big for folks who didn't know. I thought that aspect of it was good. But obviously, I was not for Hollywood. He stressed me out the whole season. The first season, he stressed me out. The second season, the girl, Vega, I wasn't in love with her on the show. So I could do without her.
So I'm like,
yeah, like I could do without her, so I don't miss her.
But it was, I think it was overall like a lot more entertaining. I think storylines were a lot, I don't know, they were more solid. Like, you know, even like that was a very solid storyline because I feel like a lot of people could relate to it.
Of course.
Storyline with my parents, I feel like a lot of people, you know, do go through their parents going through a divorce.
No, that definitely makes sense. I think those storylines were definitely more rich. Obviously, so that they were real. They came across as real storylines. Yeah, I just wasn't a fan of Hollywood.
That was a lot. It was very real.
It was very real.
Like that's why I'm like, my feelings towards certain people were very real because everything was real.
Yes, no, I respect that. That's true. It was definitely a lot more rich. I just think that this particular cast, I just like some of the players. Like I think Suki was such like an important like addition. I think she's like really funny.
She's hilarious.
Yeah, like I'm really like team her. So maybe we could like.
You know who I think is hilarious? Like I died laughing the entire reunion. Santana.
I'm a Saucy Santana fan, honey. Okay.
Yo, Santana is hilarious. Like
I love him. His music is bomb. Like my cousins are over me right now because I'll go over there and I'm rapping literally Santana lyrics and they're like, "Stop!" I'm making them watch this.
He's hilarious.
And what about your relationship with Amara? You guys made up this season. Last reunion was kind of crazy, but you guys did make up this season. But she accused your apology of being fake. What do you think about that in your relationship?
The first apology.
Mm-hmm.
He said it was fake. I think that she wanted me to reach out before we filmed. Like, she was kind of like, okay, you're telling me this because you're forced to film with me.
Right.
So she's like, if you wasn't forced to film with me, you wouldn't give a to go your whole life without talking to me. That was kind of like her thing. Yeah. And I mean, I kind of get it. Like, maybe I should have reached out at some point and been like, dude, like, all this, just move forward. But you know how sometimes, like, I be so overwhelmed. Like, I'm always like, yo, I'm going to text this person back. I'm going to call the person back. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And it's like, I have so much going on. I mean, maybe that's not an excuse, but that's the truth. If you know me, you know I'm terrible at texting back. I'm terrible at answering the phone. Like, I'm fucking terrible. DMs, everything. Like, I'm that person that, like, is hard to get a hold of because it's like, I hate being on my fucking phone all day. Yeah. So, you know, I kept thinking in my mind, I'm going to hit her, I'm going to hit her, and I just never did. Next thing you know, 8 months go by. Yeah. And then they're like, oh, you got to film with her. I'm like, all right, cool, let's get it over with. Right. And she felt some type of way that I didn't return prior to it. You know, I apologize for it. At the end of the day, I'm like, look, dude, you want to take it or you don't want to take it? Right. That's it. So, you know, I'm glad she ended up taking it and move forward.
Do you have, besides Amada, is there anyone on the cast that you could consider a real friend?
No. I'm like, no. I mean, here's the thing. Like, you can be, I'm cool with everybody. I'm cool with Joy. I'm cool with Trey. I'm cool with Bobby. Like, I'll be cool with them. But a friend? No. No. Yeah. Besides Amara, you know, Shay. I think Shay's a good person. I think that, you know, She just has a lot to work on with her anger issues and this and that. But, you know, there's some good in Shay.
Yeah.
I feel like I could hit up Shay and be like, yo, I need your help, and she'll pull up. So I think Amada and Shay are probably the people that I can rely most out of the entire cast.
No, that's beautiful. What do you think about, as Amada's friend, her and MJ? Do you think they should work it out, or do you think that call it a day?
I'm in such a hard place with that, and that's why I stayed silent, because number one, there's only so much I can say because that is Shay's brother.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't want to say something that's going to make Shay feel some type of way, because I would feel some type of way if somebody talks about my brother.
Right.
So that's why I kind of, you know, didn't give so much of about my opinion. I do know that Amada tells me a lot more than she tells Shay, of course. And I know a lot more into depth with what is going on.
Right.
Knowing Amada, I don't want to get involved. I don't want to get involved with that shit, honestly. Like, I wish them all the best. You know, Amada's happy. Then I want her to be happy. If she's not happy with him, then she doesn't have to be with him. That's all I got.
Fair answer.
Whatever I say right now is going to be used against me in the court of law. So, you know, I wish him the best. I want Amada to be happy. So, if she's happy with him, then that's it.
No, we'll see. We'll see what happens. What are you working on with politics? You mentioned that a little bit earlier, that you're getting into politics.
Well, you know, I actually went to school for political science and law.
Yeah.
So,
you're supposed to be a lawyer, right?
Huh?
You were supposed to be a lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
That's what your
So
dad
I did end up graduating. I was considering going back to law school.
Mm-hmm.
But I actually got a job with the government in Mexico, and I'm gonna be working with a senator. So I really kind of I feel like I've reached a point in my life where I've gotten money, I've gotten success, I've gotten pretty much. I think that I kind of have everything, and I want to do something to help other people. So I'm gonna be helping immigrants that are going through some hard times with their families, that are separated,
right,
and also prison reform.
Oh, that's so important. Yeah, that's a passion of mine as well. That's so important.
Yeah, so I mean, a lot of people don't know, but it's up out here. Yeah. So I definitely want to get into prison reform, you know, immigration. There's a lot of corruption in the government. So if I can, you know what I'm saying, use everything that I got to help other people, that's kind of like my next step. So, you know, maybe season 4, I'll come on it and we'll kind of follow that storyline. I think some people will be interested in seeing that.
Yeah, for sure. I'd love to see that. That would be so cool.
Thank you, Steve. You know, I be working.
That's right. Working and grinding, staying busy and staying beautiful. Thank you so much for talking to me. You're super dope.
Thank you. Okay, my love. So, we'll stay in touch.
Yes, we'll stay in touch.
Be safe in New York.
I will, hon. You be safe too. I'll talk to you
love.
Bye. Okay, bye. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to another episode of Love Really. I'm Keydra, the entertainment editor here at the Tylt. I hope you enjoyed these interviews. Do not forget to like and subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your mama, tell your grandmother, tell everyone you know about Love Really. We sincerely appreciate y'all watching. Dashy, we miss you. We will see you next week. And stay safe. Stay safe. Practice social distancing. Running out to do anything that is not necessary is not worth your health. We're in a very serious time right now, and we want to get back to fun. Don't be that kid in preschool who ruins recess for everybody by cutting up in the classroom and now we all gotta sit out. Don't be that person. Just stay in and have fun, meditate, read a book, watch reality TV on Philo, read the Tylt.com and all the fun debates that we have coming up. There's so much stuff that you guys can do inside of your houses. Work out. Call your grandma. When's the last time you did that? Call your auntie. When's the last time you called your great auntie grandma? When is that time? Exactly. Call him, call her, and keep tuning in to Love Really. I'm Keydra, the entertainment editor here at the Tylt. Signing off.